Think about your earliest memory. It's a snapshot, a fleeting moment captured in the vastness of time. But what if some memories weren't entirely our own? What if they were echoes of experiences lived by our ancestors, etched into the very fabric of our being? This isn't science fiction, but a burgeoning field of study that's challenging everything we thought we knew about memory and inheritance. For centuries, we believed that our experiences died with us, lost to the sands of time. But what if the past wasn't as distant as we thought? What if the traumas, the joys, the fears of those who came before us resonated within our very cells? Deep within almost every cell in our bodies lies a molecule called DNA. It's a blueprint of life, carrying instructions for building and maintaining our physical selves. We inherit our DNA from our parents, which is why we share their traits. We now know that DNA is more than just a static instruction manual. It's a dynamic, living language that can be influenced by the environment. Imagine a book. The words on the pages are like the fixed sequence of our DNA. But what if someone used a highlighter, subtly marking certain passages? The words remain the same, but the emphasis changes, altering how we interpret the text. This is akin to epigenetics, the study of how external factors can modify gene expression without changing the underlying DNA sequence. Trauma, in particular, seems to leave a distinct mark on our epigenetic code. Studies have shown that children of Holocaust survivors, for instance, exhibit altered stress hormone profiles and a higher vulnerability to PTSD. These changes suggest that the trauma experienced by their parents wasn't just a distant memory, but left a tangible imprint on their offspring's biology. How does this happen? When we undergo extreme stress or trauma, our bodies release a cascade of hormones that trigger a fight-or-flight response. These hormones can impact gene expression, essentially tagging certain genes related to stress, fear, and emotional regulation. While these changes are designed to help us survive immediate threats, they can have lasting consequences, influencing our mental and physical health long after the traumatic event has passed. The idea that we might inherit aspects of our ancestors' experiences through epigenetics is both fascinating and unsettling. It raises profound questions about the nature of memory, identity, and the legacy we pass on to future generations. Imagine inheriting not just your grandmother's blue eyes, but also a subtle echo of the fear she felt during a time of war. While research on transgenerational epigenetic inheritance is still in its early stages, the implications are far-reaching. It suggests that the impact of trauma, particularly on a societal scale, can reverberate across generations, shaping the health and well-being of those who come after. We might carry within us not just our own stories, but also whispers of the past, shaping our present and future in ways we're only beginning to understand.